Well, I've just been asked to come along to speak about high performance teams, and I just believe it's important that I just tell my story to the audience about my beliefs in leadership and management, and hopefully the audience and participants can take one or two things away that they can impact either their professional lives or indeed their personal lives. And I'm going to be speaking to you about leadership from my perspective, and I'm going to talk to you through some of the concepts that I've used and continue to do so with the Dublin football team to get them to hopefully to be their very best. But to kick us off and maybe to wake you up, I'm just going to start clapping our hands. If you'll let me go with me. Okay, that's thank you very much. See you then. That is a good, I suppose, demonstration of leadership the way I was taught it from a very young age in the cadet school in the military college. And leadership is about influence and about probably making people their very best. Management theories have been very important. I'd see Maslow as the king in that regard. He said that the history of the world is the history of men and women selling themselves short, and a lot of my management philosophies centre around his hierarchy of needs and the challenge of leadership and management to get people to self-actualise. I think if you look back in the history of strong leaders, this kind of becomes very apparent in the way good leaders set very strong visions. And vision, I think, is a critical part in the sporting context and in business as well, to point people in the right direction, to enable them. Good Chinese proverb said the vision without action is just a dream, but action without vision is a nightmare. So if you kind of think about that, vision is so important, so to point people's noses, I think, in the right direction. The mentality of pursuing excellence is that there are no guarantees that that success, any success that either at a professional or sporting level has been achieved in the past, and you always need to prove yourself and you always need to earn your victories. So that humility to understand that that there is a price to be paid for success, and most of the time it's hard work. As a leader, what you're doing is getting the ship ready for the high seas. A ship in a harbour is safe, but that's not ships we're built for. So it's your job in your team environment, if you're leading teams and trying to get continuous success, is to prepare them for the high seas. And most of that involves that empowerment piece, about letting them express themselves as individuals. Certainly giving them a game plan, but giving them what we call controlled freedom in the Dublin football team. Because we're all individuals, and around that board table, each one of those board members has a unique skill set that needs to be extracted, and they need to be their very best for that board and on behalf of the company. Thank you very much.